These insights should put you on the right track to live the life you always wanted. Thanks for tuning in. In this video you will learn about how to make the most out of your life. First, I will share how a client at Amplio Coaching struggled to make the most out of life. Perhaps you can take lessons from this. Secondly, I will share what the model is to make the most out of life. This is the model that you and anybody else in life can apply and consequently make the most out of life. I will conclude by sharing the prerequisites for this model to come into fruition. If you apply these prerequisites to your life in combination with the model, you will be able to make the most out of your life. Today's world is amazing because of all the personal development options we have. But at the same time, it is super tough and we feel overwhelmed by all those choices. What if you choose to pursue the wrong thing? Then you may have wasted your precious time and you're missing out on all those other things. We get suffocated by the opportunity cost of all the options that we did not choose. For that reason, for example in the supermarket, there's a limited amount of options to choose from. More options do not have to lead to a higher satisfaction rate with the choice you will make. Over to the Amplio Coaching practice. Meet Judith. Judith works for one of the biggest tech companies in the world. She has worked hard to be hired there and she wants to reap all the opportunities that are present. She attends everything that is organized. She attends a vast amount of professional and social events. And in her spare time, she meets up with like-minded colleagues, and where she is still able to find some time, she educates herself with the vast amount of online learnings that the company offers. 6 months pass and she has the feeling she's heading towards a burnout. She bursts into tears randomly when she's at home by herself. Her attention regularly slips away during conversations with colleagues. And on top of that all, she has difficulty keeping up with all the organized trainings, drinks and company events. She's crashing. That's when she came into contact with Amplio Coaching via her employer. She told me that she wanted to make the most out of life and capitalize on all the opportunities that were offered to her. I gave her tips that you will get a glimpse of in this video today. I am really not surprised that helping millennials to make choices to make the most out of life is one of the main topics I help millennials with at Amplio Coaching. There are just too many choices and distractions in life. However, that does not have to be an excuse to not make the most out of life and seize the opportunities out there. The question is, however, how to channelize your life energy into the direction enabling you to make the most out of life. At Amplio Coaching, we have developed a model that can support you to make the most out of life. The first step in the model is a fundamental one. We should all reflect on our current life and ask ourselves questions like, what are my priorities in life? What really gives me a feeling of meaning and satisfaction? What things did I do last week which I can reflect on and those things gave me really just happy feelings. We help our clients in this exercise to reflect on their current lives and draw conclusions on how to hone that life of theirs in order to make the most out of life. The second step flows from the first step. Now you have understood better what aspects you can work on, enabling you to make the most out of life. It's time to set goals in accordance with a balanced life. First, you can set goals that are in line with the priorities that you have in life. Next, you can make sure that they are in line with the different life dimensions. We help our clients establish goals in all those domains, making the most out of life. Plus, we make sure that clients set goals that move them forward. Goals that have the right amount of challenge. So you have set a dot on the horizon where you can work towards. The third step sets you up for success progressing towards those goals. You can think of matters like habits to establish to achieve this goal, sources that you can consult to help you progress, or you can think about obstructors and how you are going to anticipate these obstructions. We help clients in this process because together you are more resourceful than endlessly pondering about it yourself. We help them to keep the bigger picture in mind, and most importantly, keep them accountable on their path towards their set life goal. Now the 3 steps of making the most out of life have been taken. You are not done yet. It's really important to make this a recurring process. In that way, you can keep honing all the dimensions of your life and keep them in accordance with your changing environment and with your personal experiences. But how to do this? You can do, for example, small reflective exercises of 10 minutes every week, or medium reflective exercise of 1 hour every month, for example during the weekend, or annual reflective exercises in which you recalibrate your life. We help clients to establish this recurring process to their liking. There's not one cadence we recommend to adhere to. The cadence needs to align to your personality and your personal life. This probably all sounds very good, but we know that life always takes its course, resulting in you still derailing. Resulting in that you lose the mind space to keep to such a structured way of approaching life. For that reason, it is of paramount importance to maintain a balanced life where you ensure mental well-being, freeing up mind space to work towards a life where you are able to make the most out of life. But how to do this? Research has shown that these are the 8 main dimensions to maintain in your life. Firstly, physical health. Make sure you exercise regularly and eat in a varied and healthy manner. Secondly, family. Family is your innate support network. Make sure to keep a good connection to them. Thirdly, social. We are social beings, so make sure to have social interactions in line with your personality, of course. Fourthly, personal development. Life satisfaction has a causal effect with perceived progression. So try to keep developing yourself every day. Fifthly, financial. Work enough to have the financials, to have options, but do keep it in balance. The number 6, business. Work covers easily 50% of your adult life. So make sure to do something that really energizes you. The number 7, civic. Giving makes you more happy than receiving. We have an innate disposition to contribute. So make sure to express your gratitude civically. The number 8, spiritual. Know what spirituality means to you. It means to everybody something else. But if you know what it means to you, then nourish this part of your life. you will feel refreshed and ready to tackle the world. At Amplio Coaching, we help our clients to establish a balanced life centered around their life priorities. So it's vital to have the aforementioned life dimensions maintained well if you want to work towards making the most out of life. So, with that said, if you manage to take the 3 steps from the model while maintaining a balanced life, you will be set up to make the most out of life. These insights should put you on the right track to live the life you always wanted. Making the most out of life depends highly on the person. That's great news. It means that you are completely in control of making the most out of your life. If you establish a balanced life for yourself and follow the model to make the most out of your life, you will reach unprecedented new heights in life. But watch out for analysis paralysis. I can fall for that myself quite easily. Certain people are just more susceptible to this. Don't overthink life. Establish the basics, really consciously, but let life run its course from there. Analyzing is good, but it's now really time to act and start living your life. Aim for those results in life that you want and invest. Results will never come without investing. Let's continue this conversation in a free intake session in which we can explore how you can make the most out of your life. Follow the link below and speak to you soon.